Yo guys, in today's video I want to talk about why I believe that your loved ones, your friends, your closest friends, your family is to a large degree holding you back from fulfilling your potential and just achieving your goals. So I'm going to explain exactly what this is. It might sound a bit like kind of weird from what you're used to hearing, but obviously like your parents, the people around you, they want the best for you. They want you to be happy, they love you, and they want the best for you. How this actually manifests though in reality, that is usually the issue. Because a lot of people, how they operate, and I've seen this time and time again on sales calls, people I spend time with, like overall, is that a lot of people, they go around in their life and tell themselves, they have certain beliefs. They have certain things that they believe to be true in terms of what they're capable of, things that is possible for them to do in terms of achieving their goals, what is possible, what is not possible. And these kind of beliefs are usually like reinforced by their surroundings, so by friends, family. They believe certain things, and it usually comes from a certain extent from the people around them. And I talked about this in yesterday's video as well, is that your impact or the people that you're surrounded with, your environment, has a huge impact on your like what you believe is possible and your beliefs and things like that. But this goes even further, because a lot of people, what they do is they go around in their life and they tell themselves lies. They lie to themselves that I'm, let's say, like I'm a business person. I've tried starting businesses and I haven't been able to make it work because of X, Y, and Z external factors. They go to their friends and family and tell them about this, and because the friends and family support them, this friends and family will then like reinforce, like, yeah, that's the case, that's true. Like you're a business person, but the issue is just external, and they blame it on something else. And that the issue with that is like you're telling yourself lies. You're lying to yourself that you can't do X, Y, and Z because of X, Y, and Z reason. Then your family or your friends tells you the same thing because they're just trying to like support you and like kind of do the best for you. And that ends up with you like never actually taking the actions, never actually fulfilling your own potential because of your friends and family that were in the beginning just trying to support you. Does that make sense? So basically like what I'm trying to kind of explain here is that most people go around in their life and tell themselves lies. They lie to themselves unknowingly, obviously. They carry these beliefs, things they believe is true, and then they bring that to friends and family, and it gets reinforced by them. They kind of bring it back to you and makes it even stronger belief, which makes it more ingrained into you, which makes it even harder to find success. So how do we solve this? Like how do we break out of this cycle and actually like break these limiting beliefs and actually get to our goals? It's simple. It's by having someone who can, like someone externally, someone who's not tied to you in terms of like blood or like family and things like that. Someone who can come in and fucking challenge you. Like someone who can actually challenge you and give you some like kind of hard coaching and actually like point out the things that you're not doing right, the things that you're like believing that is not actually true. Having someone in your life that can actually come in and being very like direct with you, being very honest with you and calling you out on your BS. I believe that is not only a true friend, but that's also what you need to make a lot of progress as well. Because most people, they just go around and they're surrounded by people who's like yes sayers and just supporting them in whatever they decide to do. But you need someone who's there to actually call you out on your BS. And when you're doing stuff that are not actually the best in your interest and like the best thing for you to do, you need that person who can be there and observe that and tell it to you. And not just be like, yeah, keep going, man, that's good. But actually call you out and like, dude, what are you doing? Like you need to be operating a different way. You need to realize this and like breaking limiting beliefs on like a constant or like a frequent basis, you know. So how can you do that? I would say like a couple of different ways. Obviously, easiest way usually to do is going out and getting a mentorship, investing and like paying to get a mentor, someone who's achieved more than you have achieved, where you can have accountability, you can ask them questions, and you go into that with a very open-minded mindset where you're open to getting feedback. You ask them questions like, right now I think that this is the case, I believe that this is the case, and you ask them questions to kind of get their help to break your own limiting beliefs. That's the first way, and also being around people overall, like I talked about in yesterday's video. Being around people who's doing better than you, and also being open and telling people around you that I might be wrong on this. And please call me out if you don't agree with this. And that way you can get different people's perspective and get different kind of inputs instead of just looking at everything from your own point of view and the people that are supportive. So that's really the thing, is just like befriending and like hanging out and being with people who are willing to call you out on your BS. And honestly, what I would recommend is like avoid listening to advice from yes sayers, from people who just support whatever you say that you want to do, and seek out people who's actually willing to challenge you. Because it's obviously uncomfortable to do, and like the first time it happens, you might be a bit kind of like, whoa, like why is this person like calling me out? I never had that before. And most people usually react like that. I can tell myself from when I'm on sales calls and I speak with people and like I call them out on their BS and lies they're telling themselves, people usually react in a negative way. But if you just open your mindset, you realize that this is the way to grow, is by being open to feedback, being open to getting challenged. You seek out people who are willing to challenge you, or willing to call you out on your BS, and you're open to taking that in. I believe that that is the way to solve this, and that's the way that you can actually make a lot more progress. And in general, just like kind of unlock your potential and actually overcome this stuff that we are telling ourselves that's holding us back, and really just push through that and fast track to where we want to go. So that's really it for the videos, guys. I know it's a bit of a different topic. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this in the comments. So let me know what you think. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Ciao.